Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming. Today we are revisiting one of the first games I played on the channel, The Revenge of Shinobi. But today we're going to do it with a difference. I'm going to play on the hardest difficulty level. I don't actually know if I've beaten this before. I know I've beaten it on hard, I don't remember ever actually playing the game on hardest. So let's see how we get on. This is probably going to be very difficult. So, hardest. Now, shurikens I will leave at 50. Because I don't want to be completely helpless. So, let's see if I can remember this game as well as I think I can. So I'm going to need to utilize every trick, every little secret that I can remember. So, of course, level 1 starts off in Ibaraki, Japan. Right, enemies still take the same number of hits to knock out, so that's not changed. I'm going to assume they do more damage. If increased enemy damage is the only difference in the difficulty, then it shouldn't be that hard. Although there's also the fact that I have 0 lives as well. That's something to consider. So I can't afford any errors here. I've got to say, this is one of my all-time favourite games, so I do pretty close to having it memorised by this point. Should have got that heart. Anyway, doesn't matter. Level 2, the House of Confusion, which isn't really all that confusing. It's not really level 2, it's more level 1 Act 2, I suppose, if you want to put it that way. As you can see, the background is still the same, we're still in the same region of Japan. Oh, there's an extra life. That will come in handy. Okay, we got power up, which, if we can make it to the boss without getting hit, will make the boss a lot easier. Extra 50 shurikens there. Again, I'm going to try and hit every secret, every hidden power-up that I can remember, but I might not remember them all, because, you know, as much as this is my favourite game, I don't know if I've quite got it committed to rote memory yet, but I'm getting there. Uh-oh, lost our super shurikens. That's going to make the boss a bit harder. Now, there is an extra life in there, but I'm going to have to take damage to get it. As you can see, it was actually 2 extra lives, so it was worth it. There's a few of those scattered throughout the game, extra lives, that are actually worth 2. Okay, boss 1, the blue lobster. So just keep spin jumping and hit him in the head, and once he turns pink, he will then explode. Hopefully that happens before I run out of shurikens. There we go, got him. And we should get some extras as well. Oh, and an extra life too, excellent, we're up to 4. Alright, going well so far. So those flying Omote ninjas are a bit troublesome. Now here, that might look like I'm wasting shurikens, but it's just safer that way. Same again here, you want to ensure a safe landing when you jump down, so... Okay, we are almost at the end of the act here. It's this tricky little log jump to worry about. And we did it. Okay, on to part 2 of level 2. We are in Tokyo. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Love the music of this game. Suffice to say, it's Yuzo Koshiro, my favourite video game composer, so of course it's going to be great music. Thing is, at the time Revenge of Shinobi came out, it was made as a direct sequel to the Shinobi arcade game, but it plays very differently. The original Shinobi, to be honest, I don't actually like it very much because I have this thing where I don't like games where you can be killed in one hit, and that is what Shinobi is all about. Plus, even though it's an arcade game, if you get to the last level and you get knocked out, you don't get any continues, you're right back to the start, even though it's an arcade machine. So yeah, there is that. Right, boss time, the Shadow Dancer. Oh, he's causing me quite a bit of damage here, so I think what I'm going to do is sacrifice one life and get my full energy back and do him some damage as well. There we go. And the good thing is, because I lost a life, I still get the technical bonus. So, win-win. And he was going to knock me out anyway, so... So you notice that those guys with the flamethrowers are bald in this version. In the previous edition of the game, which I played before on the channel, he was basically John Rambo. They made him bald and given him sunglasses just so that you can't make that mistake. You still get the red headband though. Oh, that did a fair bit of damage. Thankfully there is a health pack here. Okay, on to the second part. Now this is tricky because we're in a flying fortress here essentially, and the doors can sometimes fall open, and if you're standing in front of them when they do, it's bye-bye. This level also has another one of those opportunities to get 2 extra lives, so we will be taking advantage of that. So just here. There we go. You notice that again gives me 2 extra lives. Oh, I took a hit there though, that's not good. What you want to do here is very carefully just hop in front there. There we go. time that very carefully there. Right, onto the boss. Now we're gonna have to take this boss out the slow way because I don't have much in terms of shurikens. So basically just keep dodging the laser beams, and each time that little brain in a jar pops up, hit it with a shuriken. It'll take about 8 or 9 hits probably. Not a difficult boss once you know the pattern, but it is a bit daunting at first. And again, much like the previous level boss in level 1, the brain changes colour as it takes damage. It will get closer to a kind of greeny blue before it... no, sorry, it starts off a kind of greeny blue and it gets pinker as it gets closer to blowing up, I think. You notice that the laser beams are just ever so slightly out of sync with the brain emerging in the jar, so you've got to time it just right in order to get your hit in. Ah, it's turning green. Yeah, it's turning green. And then eventually it will turn kind of bluey green, then it will explode. So, not too long now, hopefully. Good thing we're not on a time limit here. Very green now, so it shouldn't be too long. Probably still another 1 or 2 hits. Persistent, I'll give him that. Right. Looks like it's about to boil over. Can't be too long now, surely. How many hits is this thing gonna take? Oh well, it is hard mode, hardest I suppose, so it's gonna be, I guess the bosses maybe take more damage. That would make sense actually. There we go, got him. We get extra life as well, lovely. On to round 4, Detroit. Don't, those little boxes, they are bombs, so you don't want to touch those, otherwise you will take quite a bit of damage, especially on this higher difficulty level. Okay. On to part 2. Now, there is an extra life here. 2 extra lives, rather. Which we can... Oops. So, I am going to try and collect this and stay on the platform. It is possible. You've got to time it right, though. No, not quite. It is possible to time it so you get the extra lives and stay on the platform. So that's what I'm going to keep trying to go with until I get it. There we go. You can move on now. And there's actually another extra life later in this level as well. Now I'm not breaking that crate because I know it's a bomb. So not worth the hassle. Little shortcut you can take here. These little engine blocks are your ticket up to the next area. But before that, let's get the power up. And let's get some extra energy. Okay, lost our power up, but we got the extra life, so that's okay. We've got enough shurikens for the boss anyway, so we should be alright. Okay, boss. Definitely not the Incredible Hulk or the Terminator. A kind of a fusion of the two of them. Oh dear. That was quick. Okay, it seems like he's going to charge after every throw, so we get ready for that. It doesn't do that on easier difficulties. There we go. Right, on to round 5, and another extra life. Good, we get back the life that we lost. Now this is a difficult level. In my opinion, the second most difficult in the game. Just a combination of awkward enemy placement and some very kind of annoying laser turrets as well. Plus everything's basically doing double damage now because I'm playing on hardest. Almost there. Part 1 is definitely easier than part 2 though. Part 2, the expressway. Ferraris and nuns. You'll know what I mean in a minute. There goes a Ferrari, and there's a nun. And those cars do a lot of damage. Okay, got some energy back there, that was important. So So each time you double jump, you will kind of switch between the foreground and the background. So it's a kind of a pseudo 3D thing that's going on here. Gotta watch my shurikens, they're getting a bit low. Right, we're not too far away from the end now, I just gotta be careful. There we go, right, onto the boss. That went a lot smoother than I thought it would, to be quite honest. Again, patience is key here. These little blue bolts will throw off your timing, but that's okay. Now for the second one, what you can actually do is position yourself just here and just kick it. And the blue bolts will just go under you, so you can just keep kicking it and you'll save yourself some shurikens as well, which is good, especially when you're on a limited shuriken, high difficulty run like this. Down to 15 shurikens here, can't waste any. There we go, job done. Now we head on to Chinatown. Love the music for this level. So with those guys, wait until they commit to an attack, then move in. Now, the danger with these enemies is that when they jump kick, they can actually block your shurikens with their jump kick, so just be aware of that. Now this girl here, what you want to do is try and basically keep walking forward so that she will keep backing away. Like so. Oh, I'm in trouble here. Now this girl you can take out from above. Each time she jumps up, you just tag her in the arms. Oh, we got her. Right. Oh, wait a minute here. That was a bit deceptive. Oh well. We are playing on the hardest difficulty, I need to keep telling myself that. This guy caused me some trouble last time. There we go. Starting to get my timing back now. Uh-oh, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Here she comes. You know when you've got her because she'll just like collapse straight downward. Like so. Okay, managed to handle that one. Some extra magic there. Extra health would be nice. Oh, 1-up's good though, I'll take that. This jump might take a few attempts. There we go. And there's some extra health, lovely. Now, with the power shurikens, this should only take 3 hits. And there's a full health pickup. Hope you're all taking notes at home for where all these pickups are. Now into the subway. This is arguably the most difficult level in the game. It's because of these overhead things that keep coming at you. Plenty of bombs as well, just to keep you on your toes. Ah. Now this is where I'm going to make an executive decision. I am going to use my magic to get my health back, because I was about to lose a life there anyway, so might as well. Yeah, I would literally have been taken out on that next hit, and now we're clear of the tunnel section, so that would have been really annoying to be taken out by the last overhead obstacle before you clear the tunnel. So let these first three explode, then get the heart, kick the other two, and then get out the way. We are almost at the exit. Now you notice a big change here. It's not Spider-Man anymore, it's random pink guy who shoots webs and wears a mask that looks a lot like Spider-Man's. Because between the time of this revision of the game coming out and the original game coming out, Sega lost the license to Spider-Man. So not only does this boss have to be changed from its obvious Spider-Man resemblance, but the second phase of the boss also no longer looks like Batman either. He instead is a kind of a Morbius ripoff. The Man-Bat. Uh-oh, I'm out of shurikens. Right, this is going to be hard. Not impossible, but hard. Got him! Excellent. And we get some shurikens back for the next level, which is good, because without shurikens this next level is, I think, basically impossible. Because there's too many jumps we gotta make. Yeah. Even with shurikens it can still be hard. I mean, we are at the penultimate level now, so it figures that it's going to be a bit tricky. Thankfully there are plenty of shurikens on offer throughout the level here, so you can be a bit liberal in your use of them. But that's the most difficult jump cleared. And that's the level done. Nice. I was worried I might lose a couple of lives on that one. Shurikens are a bit low, but I can take that. You're going to watch out for these missile silos because they can actually do quite a bit of damage if they hit you. You can stand on them, but you can't touch them from the front. In this level you find yourself just like periodically shooting shurikens ahead of yourself to try and see what's coming next, and yeah, I was always fighting a losing battle there, but it's okay. Shuriken's back up to 50, full health. I think we can do this now. Of course, the big challenge would be to try and do this on hardest with no shurikens. Let me know if you want to see me try that on the channel. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I'll certainly give it a try. I'm always up for a challenge when it comes to games that I like. And this is one of my favourite games of all time, so... Oh... He got me last time as well, didn't he, the Muppet? Right. Oh, wait a minute, that's a bit unfair. Ah, some health restoration. No, that'll do. Now, you may recall that the boss of this level is Godzilla. Well, not anymore. Another copyright strike for Sega on that one. Extra magic there, but we can't really... Okay, so I give you the big dinosaur skeleton that can take you out in 2 hits. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to use Mijin. Oh, damn it, I meant to use Mijin. Oh well. Ikazuchi it is. Oh dear, right. I meant to use Mijin there, so we're going to Mijin it this time. Obviously try and hit him a few times first. Eh? How does that work? He one-shotted me. Goodness sake. Another Mijin. Hopefully it's enough to take him out. Yes. We got 1 life back there. Okay, 5 lives going into the last level. Difficult, but doable. Those extra shurikens definitely come in handy. I think you know the script here, folks. I'm about to get whacked anyway, so might as well. Not let that bomb explode. There we go. That was a risky one now. Right, now into the labyrinth. This is one of those ones where you just have to try and fumble your way through it. But there's a couple of extra lives here as well, which would be handy if we can get them. Oh dear, that's not good. Now the one positive here is that once you take enemies out, I think I said before, they don't come back. So we are only going to have to deal with each of them once. Now down here there's some goodies, if we can just stay on the right track. Easier said than done, of course. There we go. One shuriken left. Lovely. Right, but in here is a whole load of goodies. There we go. Just what the doctor ordered. Now what I want to do here, I'm going to, you might think this is crazy, I'm going to use my lightning magic, but you'll see why in a second. Because I want to preserve our power shurikens for the last boss. So here we are, on to the last boss, and I've got my power shurikens. Only get 33 of them, but hopefully that's enough. So we want to have Mijin ready to go for when we need it. Doing pretty good so far. Emphasis on the so far. Okay, time for Mijin. Must be something of a rarity in video games. How many last bosses throw their wig at you as a weapon? Okay. It's getting dangerously close to crushing the girlfriend here. Gonna have to be careful. There, we got him! We got him! Job done. And our girl is free. The bad guys are defeated. And Joe Musashi, the Super Shinobi, can go home. There's a new Shinobi game coming out, I think next month or maybe a month after. I'm looking forward to trying that. Hopefully it's as good as this one. And of course Shinobi 3 was brilliant as well. But yeah. So that was Revenge of Shinobi on hardest difficulty. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing to Tartan Samurai Gaming. We upload retro gaming content almost every day. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.